What's up, devil dogs? Simplify. Compound is open. Come on down. Got to get my drink. Got to give this Starlink another shot here. Ooh, power's out. Doing so well, man. Iran's the Ayatollah. Imagine it's gonna be big, man. It'll be well, Iraq wasn't really a Muslim nation. It was more of a Saddam nation. Afghanistan's more of a dumpster fire, so that really doesn't count. This will be like our first really heavily Muslim society to crumble. Hopefully they can just the regular Joe Schmoes and the... What's up, Bobo? What's up, my American friend? How you doing, brother? Super fine, man. How you doing, Bobo? How's Denmark treating you? How's the world treating you, brother? Oh, what am I doing today? I have to get the cobwebs out of my head. Starlink is hooked up, still using that thing. I wanted to try it today. Today might not be a long stream, but I wanted to see was up to the challenge, or was it just a one-hit wonder yesterday? So I don't think I had any bad service problems. I don't think. Hey, Tucker Smith, what's going on? Chuck and Smith, sunshine, rolling a fatty, dude. So if you want to know my trick, so I don't want to turn off my car, but I always have. I want to see if I have one in here. I always got one in there. I keep this on my keychain. It's just a doobie tube. I dated a girl once and she gave me one of these and she's like, you can put your doobies in there. I was like, oh, doobie tube. So I always got a doobie tube on my keychain for emergencies, brother. It's in there. It's in there. It's a little baby joint. I like little baby joints. Little lady boy, you lady boy. I know what I did. Gotta keep a stash. That's right, brother. We good? We're ticking good. I see it now. I'm kind of bugging out right now. All good, all good. Be right back, devil dogs. I gotta get me a drink. Hey, what's up, Longbeard? Semper Fi, brother. I'm gonna get me a drinky poo. Be right back. Ooh, what's up, fam? That chick's pretty bomb, dude. Long beard, what's up, brother? I feel bad for the Iranians, you know? They try to hang with the big boys for a long time. Is that a Marine Corps sticker I see in the back window? Hey, you got a good eye, brother. Yeah, that's the circle. Heart, yeah, it's yeah, it's the circle. Yeah, it's a Bobo, no. Bobo, you know your stuff, man. How can you tell? I mean, that's a good eye. You got a good eye, brother. Yeah, man. I got a, and then I don't know if you can see the other one. No, I got a like Iraq campaign. You know, like out here, I always growing up, you would always see Vietnam guys rock. Always Vietnam guys love rocking the Vietnam hat. You know, I used to have. Is it in here? No. Oh, shit, man. I don't know what to do with my Iraq hat. That chick's pretty bomb. But you know, and then growing up, you know, I didn't really, you know, a lot of like my buddies that joined, even like not the ones you meet in the military, but guys that were in my high school and we all joined together. We never were like proud of what we did. We just thought about it as something we did. You know, it was just like, oh yeah, that's what we did. You know. Like Vietnam guys always rocked their hats. Those guys were always proud of what they did. Always had stickers. For Iraq guys, we didn't. We're just now starting to like represent. You know, that's what I feel. I've seen more and more guys my age with either a sticker on their car or I see just a lot more stickers and I see a lot of flags on houses. That's what I see. I see a lot of Marine Corps flags on houses more than anything, which is badass because people buy their own flagpole and put that crap up. What's up, James K? Nathan Merca, what's up, brother? Working like all. Unc Andy, what's up, brother? Little skippage. Get the thumbs up anyway. Hey, Super 5, man. Thanks, Unc. I think we're back, yeah. My bad. Hey, Gold! Nope. Skulls of Truth, Knowledge, and Power. Are you a Marine? Yes, sir. What's up, Gold? Whoop, simplified. All good in the tactical van. All good, brother. What's up, Joey? Please help me. She's crazy. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. Skull of Truth. I am, was, and always will be a Marine. Yeah. As much as that, I thought that was always funny when you're in the Marine Corps. Everyone always told you, oh, once you're a Marine, you're always a Marine, blah, 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 blah. I always thought that was really stupid, but little did I know, you know, little baby Matt didn't know anything, but he thought he did, you know. And little Marine Corps channel for vets of any sort, man. Southern Carolina? No. Southern California, brother. Or South Carolina? No. Southern California, brother. I was a West Coast Marine, man. Hollywood. When is your big chin? What? Where's your big chin? What big chin? I got a big chin? Aw. Pobrecito. Yeah, I'm Hollywood, brother. That's why I got the glasses. I got the mullet going. You know, I still represent, man. Yeah, I served in 2000. I joined right after high school. I graduated 2006, and I joined in 2006. And my contract was up in 2014. So I did active duty as a reservist. Been to Iraq. I missed the Afghanistan tour, which was fantastic. I had a bad feeling about that. I said that a couple times on my channel, but I always had a bad. I remember I was working out with my buddy from my hometown, and someone texted me or called me, and they were like, "Nah, it doesn't look like we're gonna go. The rotation's gonna over our whole unit." And I remember sitting there, and that's when the first time I remember I sat down. I was doing curls or something, the girly muscles. I remember I sat down, and then I realized, oh, it finally hits you. Oh shit, that scared the hell out of me. I thought that was a cop. Holy moly, that was a runaway truck. But yeah, I remember sitting down. That was the first time I realized, man, I don't have to go. Raw, what's up, David? Semper Fi, man. Korn. I love that band, dude. John Davis. Dude, Korn was the bee's knees. They're still pretty good. I still listen to their old school tracks and some of their new stuff. How long did you say you served? I served from 2006 to 2014. So 8 years altogether. I caught the insurgency in Iraq, and then my whole unit got scared. It was like the housing market bubble. I remember the federal government got shut down, and that shutdown rolled my whole unit's deployment over or back 3 years. So it was weird how it all kind of. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people got screwed over the 2010 housing bubble crash or whatever, 2009. That probably saved my life, to be honest. I told my dad that once, because he got hit. I mean, everyone got hit pretty hard in that. And I was like, I don't think I've ever told you this, but that housing market, people, self-deleted themselves out here. And I know one business guy did where I live, and I was like, dude, that canceled my whole deployment to Afghanistan. Yeah, I remember sitting there at the gym and just a weight off my shoulders, dude. I was like, oh, I finally can have a free life. Because you don't realize, you just keep going, and you don't realize there's even an option until the option fell on my face. What's up, Skyline? Big love from London City, England. Hey, my UKan brothers, the Redcoats. Skyline, Semper Fi, brother. Our brother across the pond, man. How is it out in England? Here, just like any news channel, you hear a lot of crazy stuff. How is it out there, brother? What's up, Korn? That song really brought them to stardom. Oh, what song? My favorite song, Got the Life. Oh, yeah, dude. Got the Life, dude. Got the Life was a monster hit, dude. And it was a good music video, too. I remember the music. Freak on a Leash, dude. Got the Life. Even, dude, they did a song with Ice Cube. And Ice Cube, I'm a Southern California boy. I grew up with gangster rap. And Ice Cube was my favorite rapper. And they did a song with Ice Cube called All in the Family. I still rock that song, dude. They're still good, man. You just don't hear that big bass, from that. I mean, even my buddy Freddie, dude, he rocks out to Korn, man. Navy E3, oh, Skull, man, Semper Fi, brother. I didn't know you're a squid, man. Semper Fi, man. Thank you for your service, and as a Marine to a Navy squid, man, I just want to say, what's up, brother? What's up, man? I didn't know. I should have known. I couldn't tell if you're, usually you can kind of pick up the lingo, but you kept it cool. I couldn't tell that you were one. Nice, man. Thank you for your service, brother. Yeah, we got, I think Ben is our only Navy guy here, so it's good to have another one. We got Gold and Howard and the Army guys. We got Time, Air Force guy. Me and Jason are the Marines. We got just regular civilians up in this channel, just hanging out, being supports of the troops, Hey, my big brother found my channel too. My big brother found my channel, so he's probably listening, that devil dog. He's a big supporter of the troops, man. For a while, my older brother, dude, for a while, my older brother and his buddies, man, they would, if I would come home and get drunk with them, they would, you would be, if there was a stage with the microphone, they would get so hammered, they would run up there and grab the microphone and, hey, we're going to give a shout out for the troops, and they would all get kicked out. Oh, dude, he was a big supporter, man. He made me want to support, being like my older brother doing what he did. He probably doesn't even know, I did all that. He just for being who he was and just hanging out. He made me want to because I don't want to say ashamed, but you just don't. It's not ashamed's too strong of a word. It's more like you just don't want to deal with it or talk about it, but he'd always joke, he would always do it. Him and my best friend, dude, and then one day I was like, dude, these guys are more excited that I was in the Marine Corps than I'm in. They represented, rooting for the team. So it started being infectious towards me. So I was like, dude, I need to start just being over the top. That's why I always say devil dog, and it, it's a sign of pride, I guess. Unc Andy, corn. I subscribed and hey, thank you, brother. Yeah, dude. I'm a huge Corn. I still listen to Corn, dude. Still, almost every day. Got the live on the fan. I mean, their first album was fucking nasty. And the Issues, that was a good album too. That was actually a really good album too. I used to listen to the crap out of that album. I remember, I think they had a contest to that album cover was a fan drew it in, and it was a contest. I thought that was pretty cool. It's like a corn doll or something. I was taking a trip the other day, and everyone American flag in the yard was flying upside down. What? In Oklahoma? Where'd you go? In their front yard? What a bunch of lunatics, dude. I mean, imagine, really, Gold? Jesus. Yeah, I don't think that's even acceptable. I mean, where the hell were you? That's so stupid. People are so stupid. Did you like Cypress? Cypress Hill was dope, dude. Wake up, fired up, and come along as I take a hit from the bone. Yeah, dude, Cypress Hill's dope. I used to go to Rock the Bells out here in California, dude. With I don't think I might have heard Cypress Hill live, but Dell or Hieroglyphics. Oh my, there's Underground, and then I used to listen to all that stuff, man. Yes, in Oklahoma, really. Well, they're a. Looks like you got some California folk drive. I haven't seen that in California, and I drive around all the time. That's wild. Has everyone realized that when Trump won, we dodged the next pandemic? I agree with that. Dune von Tunen. I agree with that. They're still probably trying to do something crazy, man. So we upgraded ours to a 6 foot by 10 foot and flying mine proud and upright. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Go a nice big old flag. Yeah, dude, I've never seen that even in California, like someone flying an upside down flag, dude. I don't know if that would fly. Californians are kind of rough, dude. Because as liberal as one might think, man, Californians don't put up with people's shit. I mean, we let LA burn because no one lives there. I don't know. That would. I've never seen that. Fuck, oh, that's crazy, man. My boy, what's up, Oakley? What's going on, brother? What's up, Marissa? Hey, Marissa, nice to see you again. I got felt up in a what? Grade school listening to. Let me read. I got felt up in grade school listening to Corn on one of those gravity spinner rides on the fair. Yeah. Oh, that would have told you, dude. Dude, if I known you back then, Marissa, and we're in grade school, that would have been me for sure, bro. I know what the UFO spinners, bro. I would have been all over you back in the day, dude. Dude, I'm almost positive I did that. Me and like a girl did that at the county fair. Probably, I don't think we were listening to Corn, but that's awesome, dude. That's awesome. That's a memory to always have, dude. I mean, how can I got felt up in the space UFO at a fair. That a girl. That's the best thing I ever did, dude. That's the best thing. We are not in distress. Yeah, that's right. Hey, what's up, right? Yeah, dude, that's like right. America's in distress. Yeah, it's like it's it's like when people keep doing weird stuff like that, it loses its value. It's like rioting. It's lost its value. Protesting, it's lost its value. All that crap you see on TV, BLM. It's like fatigue, dude. It's like okay, you win, but I'll say you win, but you can't cross this line. You just got to stay over there. No adults dared enter the rat ride. Oh no. That's funny, dude. I would have been that kid. I would have been like, hey, let's go in there, listen to music, and then we do a little touchy-feely, little smoochy-woochy before we get in, but minute those things close, I'm jumping your bones, me lady. That would have totally been me, dude. Let's go on the Ferris wheel, dude. Yeah. No adults dared. Which is better, California or Kabul? Oh my god. Well, I mean, that's like Kabul's a city. California's a whole state. You got to be more specific. And that's like the crappiest town in the United States is still better than 85% of the rest of the world, dude. Because even in a crappy city like, I don't know. Look at this dude. Oh, I wish I could zoom in. Kabul doesn't have fresh water. That's what I keep saying, man. Like, which is better? Who does better? It's like, dude, there's fresh people that have fresh water and running water and people that don't have any. So that's it, brother. What is this? Kids can be savage. Parents are always in denial about it. Oh yeah, dude. I know. I am very, very aware. When I was like 12 years old, my eyes were hooked on chicks, dude. And everything I did up until just recently, men will do. Well, this like Men will build entire cities to impress a female, you know? Women really don't go out and build stuff or like create design, you know, men do that. So if men are like chicks, they will build fucking palaces, you know, just for fun. You know, chicks create life. It's different. But I'm very aware, dude. My nephew's like 7. I caught him. I swear to God, I caught him. I had a family party, and one of my cousins brought over her friends, you know, like 4 or 5 like 14-year-old girls, softball players, you know, they play flag football. These chicks are monsters, you know, in shape. They were swimming and they were running inside my motorhome. Here's a prostitute. And there's a bunch of these bitches. And so I'm, you know, and it's a family get together. I'm looking at my nephew, and I was like, you know, come with me. I'm gonna go say hi to our cousin. She's hanging out with all her friends. This is a big old mama. We're gonna watch these chicks. And then he goes, hey, you know, uncle, let me go with you. I was like, sure, buddy, let's go. So we go in there, and he gets all like goofy around her friends, and I was like, I see. And I was like, all right, buddy, let's get out of here. And he starts walking behind me, and he goes, hey, wait, let's go back. And I was like, no, buddy. I know what you're trying to do. How much? Look at booty cheeks. Ugh. Tot's gone. What's up, Ethan? No, there's one. Oh, that one's not doing good. Budget lady. This big old mama. How much? What? Oh my God. Dude, they're in full force today, boys. It's restricted. Tell that to my husband. He wouldn't let me paint the boys' bedroom Spider-Man blue. I told you before I was an outright savage and would have been locked up. Nah, man, I'm very aware of what happens, man. I'm no fool. Look at this. This is our middle linebacker, 3rd round draft pick out of Utah State. Bonquisha Felicia the third. And we're back in Tweakerville. The softball girls always seem like they could open a beer bottle with their... Oh, yeah, dude. I've known soccer ladies and softball chicks, dude. Soccer ladies and softball chicks. Monsters. Just monsters. And they can drink like... Dude, I used to party with a softball or soccer team and out here, dude. And, dude, they can party like a rock star. Longbeard, what's up, brother? You like my Utah State 3rd round draft pick? Runs a 40 in 6.2 seconds. Yeah, man, I don't see any. A lot of people in California have American flags up, but they're never upside down. And I can't believe that happened in Oklahoma. See, there's a big house with the Marine Corps flag right in front of it, dude. I'll try to turn around and show you guys. I see so many Marine Corps flags in front of houses. It's pretty. It's a good feel. Good feeling. When you are transferred to Romania. What? Wait, the lights are out here? What's happening? You will be surprised by the prostitutions there. Oh, Romania. Oh, my God. Oh, I'm sure, dude. I'm sure, like... Is the prostitution in Romania, is it more for business or is it out of necessity? You know, like here... It's not a business. Like these girls are actually trying to make like $20, you know? there's no like good business out of it. You know, like in Amsterdam, there might be the red light district where everything's kind of, where, someone is making more money than $20. I should say, I don't know. I don't know how it all works, but more like around like a strip club or something. These girls are hooking it, man. Like, I'm sure they get beat, dude. They get johned. They get who knows what happens to these chicks, dude. Like, these chicks are lost souls, man. It's sad. It is sad. I don't think he's going to be leaving. I might go to Alaska and I might go to Oklahoma and travel the 50 states, but other than that, man, I ain't going nowhere. I'm taking up my grandpa's stance. There's a reason why he goes, Mateo, like Milo. There's a reason why we don't go to Mexico anymore, or we don't speak Spanish. I go, why, Grandpa? He goes, I don't in my place that's corrupt. Yeah, I'll never forget that, dude. He's never my dad. He's my uncles. It's done. And you're right. I don't want to go somewhere where it's like corrupt. I work too hard. I'd rather spend it here on someone else. What's up, Orlando? Bro can barely form a sentence. Well, I got, as a football, 8 years in the Marine Corps, 1 year of semi-pro football, and then 3 years of Muay Thai and kickboxing. That can cause a lot of brain damage. That could cause a lot of brain damage to one individual brain. So I'm sorry, I can't complete a sentence. It's very. I've gotten better. Though. I used to stutter. Look at this. Wait. Zoom in, baby. Look at that, baby. Woo! That's a good old Marine flag right there, son. And these houses that you guys just saw are super old, man. Like, people have been living out here for quite some time. You know what I'm saying? I love those houses. I'll take you guys house hunting. You want to go house hunting soon? Well, I'll take you some nice houses around here, man. That's why when people talk about being millionaires, oh, they're rich, dude. You got to move. Then I want to know when people talk about someone else's money or being rich. I always want to ask them where they live. Where do you live? Because I live in California, and oh my God, that's a power Ford. Oh, there's a Bonquisha Felicia the Third. See, dude, these chicks are out here at 009. Ooh, there's not one good-looking one. Not even one. Sad. Hey, Low C, what's up, brother? Long time no see, Devil Dog. What's going on? Hey, I got a 5-bomb. Unc Andy, was that you, brother? You are Trump's brother of voice? What's up, man? Long time no see, dude. Although we are still on pause trying to clean up the damage from the tornadoes. Oh. That's right, I did hear. I think Leah she's in Tennessee. I was watching her tornado thing not that long ago. Yeah, I don't know how that is. I don't know how you guys, we got riots, you guys got tornadoes, I would rather choose a riot than a tornado, because you can shoot the rioters. You're Mother Nature, man, you're kind of screwed. I guess, honestly, man, that's the thing, that's my point, man. Like, in California, there's no sense of, there's nothing that scares me out here, That's why everyone lives alone. Out in Oklahoma or wherever, like Tennessee, wherever those, every once in a while, for 3 months, I don't know, I'm totally making this, for 3 months, you got to worry about a big tornado. Like that, you can't go out and plan a protest when you think there's a tornado coming into town or tornado season. I'm sure that's a thing. You know, that's what I mean. Like California, there's so much time on your hands. People out here have so much time on their hands. That's why you get people like, rioting, protesting all the time. That's all they do. Then if you pay them, these two chicks are walking. Oh, I think you can draft them as a pair. One of them's got a cop. There we had one of these ladies is a cop for sure. Hey, MLS, what's up? Slow Bob memes. Harmony Chin today. He is wearing the Saints robe. What? Hey, the Persian princess. How you doing? In California, I'm always worried about a tsunami. There's no such thing as tsunamis in California. No such thing. Has never happened and never will. Not in California, unless a meteor hits off the Pacific. The last thing people had to worry about the Pacific Ocean was a bunch of Japs freaking crawling on the beaches of California. We were gonna imagine that California has a deep Californians. But I've heard it. I haven't seen it with my own eyes yet. But my whole family, we've all heard that ice is all over California. I've seen videos getting picked up in my local cities all over the place. Home Depots, Mexican restaurants. I've seen videos all over, dude. And they're right. My mom has tried to find them. Like my mom would hear it on the radio or see it on Instagram or Facebook, or she checks the Ring camera. The Ring camera, people have been riding on the Ring camera. But she'll check the Ring camera and then go to a place to see if she can see the ice agents. And she hasn't seen them either, but they're all over this place, dude, which is great. They're all over Bakersfield. Oh, for sure, dude. I have a soft spot for Bakersfield, man. I really do. I think it's an awesome city. It's kind of run down-ish, and it's a funky city. Because I've been in a sandstorm in Bakersfield. There's a huge college, Bakersfield College out there. The high school, Bakersfield High School, is sick, or it was, dude. Bakersfield High School was so sick back in the day. I think they just won a state championship 8-10 years ago or something for football. But Bakersfield, the Oilers, dude, these boys were big. Big old white boys out of the oil fields used to play football for this high school, dude. It used to be so sick. And then the Hooters, I know that Hooters was awful. I used to go to the Hooters. I used to stay at the hotel down the street from the Hooters. Wasn't a lot of just hard helmet dudes out there, man. But something happened to it, right? It got really, it's still fine, I guess, but it's hotter than balls out there, dude. It's so hot out there. Is Oakland in California? Yeah. It's north. North of me. We're the Raiders. That's over the bridge of San Francisco. It's a dump. It's a dump. The citizens of that state or that city are animals, man. Bad policies. I mean, Oakland lost their pro football team, their pro baseball team, pro baseball team. Super sad, man. Super sad. I don't like Iran. Yeah, no one really does. That's why no one's coming to their aid. You know, you don't have Russia helping them. You don't have anybody because well, no one can really, and no one really likes the Muslim crap that they bring to the table. No one wants to deal with that. You know, it's over. That whole maybe this is the global war on terror ending finally. You know, I mean, Russia is hyper focused on Ukraine, and they're asking Kiev for unconditional surrender, which we already assumed. I mean, Putin thinks dudes from Germany run Kiev. You know, okay, whatever, Russia. Then you know, if you want Ukraine to surrender, then good luck. And we know a lot of the problems that we grew up with, people my age or millennials. A lot of the problems came from radical religious nuts, you know, and that stems into Iran, dude. The government out there, instead of, you know, having a nice happy society, we all know what they do. It's not anything new. What's up, Jared? Hey man, I saw a video where the people I ever ran or fleeing Iran and stick around. What? I saw a video where the people I've ever ran or fleeing Iran. What? They're not going to stick around much fleeing. I ran. I was like, I ran. Like you're running. I was like, what? I ran. I support Oklahoma City. Yeah, Oklahoma City, man. Oklahoma is super red, man. Super American. Except for what Gold said, man. That shocked me. I mean, we got California. One thing California does, I mean, where I drive, there's flags, American flags, everywhere, on every major like intersection, and pretty much every major street, there's flags going up and down that intersection, and then they usually have you know, proudly served veteran or in the Navy, you know, graduated in 2024, you know, from this high school, and they'll have a big banner on pretty much every street light. They've been doing that for years now. I had a big banner on my like hometown. They've been doing that for quite some time. It's great. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like that's what I'm saying. If the FBI is opening up investigation on the fake ballots from China, the Chinese CCP, man, this is going to be interesting. Yeah. I like American. There's a company that makes American flags in America. Hey, brother, you an American flag? I don't, you know, it doesn't matter to me. It really doesn't. You know, it's up to you and your expense and your patriotism, or it can be from the moon if you want. You know, as long as you love it in your heart, that's all that matters. You know, money is one thing, and buying it from, you know, an American company made in America, I would do that. That's what I do. But if you want to buy one from China, no problem, brother. You know, sometimes you don't have that much money, and China makes really cheap crap. It probably won't last long because they rip, right? They start shredding. But I had a couple cheap flags do that. You can keep calling me Persian princess, but I'm half Mexican. Oh, hey, all right. I like the Persian princess, man. I remember you said you brought up Persia or Persian, so that's nicknames. You know, I'm all about nicknames here, man. We can go. Oh man, a lot of. Let's go get this done. Wallet, right? Wallet, check. Drinky poo, check. Central. All right. Let's get down to business. Flags flown upside down mean you or the country is in distress. Yeah. And you know what, man? Like, people seen a movie and they do stuff. They saw that in a movie. I can almost tell you the movie it's really famous from. Yeah, it's whatever, dude. I mean, if people want to fly a swastika out their windows, so be it. I don't. I'm blind and colorblind. Whatever, dude. I got a beer to drink later today. I don't need to be. It doesn't. Protest I California guys that protesting crap. No one cares, dude. It's like a child screaming. You just fucking okay. They graffiti a bunch of federal buildings. They come and spray. But I mean, the National Guard and the Marine Corps are going to stay there. He said for 6 months, 7 months, dude. That's a long time. That's a long time. That's great. What's up, David Neese? Semper Fi, man. Hey, Silver Forest. I say the U.S. is in distress. Really? Where do you live, brother? Here, we'll kind of drive around and you let me know if you see Americans in distress. I want to know where you live and how many people live in your city. Because if it's not like, I think in the city of LA, there's about 5 million people. The city of LA County is about 15. I think you watch too much news, to be honest. What's up, David? The Toronto. Can I go? I can go. That's a weird light. Gas is cheap. Food is going down. Gas has gone down actually quite a bit. To get their good old portion of freedom with a side of deviled dogs, some freedom fries and deviled dogs, brother. No lie, we thought about flying a swastika flag under the American flag. I would think that would be funny. I find humor in things, I never take anything personal. How can you? I don't own anything. Nothing. I don't own the Marine Corps. I don't own the flag. If someone wants to wipe their butt with it, I'd be like, I mean, you paid for it. You can do whatever you want with it, right? Doesn't hurt my feelings. But don't wipe your butt with my flag. Buy your own flag. It's annoying. I understand. What's up, James Bundy? It's not a distress. It's dysentery. What? Wait till the big ugly bill's beautiful bill. Yeah, I don't care what happens in Congress or the House or a bill. It's all irrelevant. It's all irrelevant to me. If you're getting upset because the federal government's going to pass a bill, shocking. Shocking that federal governments do that. What? Hey, later, Jared. Super Fi, brother. Old folks in nursing homes may get thrown out. Silver Forest. I actually agreed with a lot of your stuff. I were like, I'm not in distress. I'm just chilling. Yeah. What are you talking about? That's gaslighting, dude. It's like someone telling you your house is on fire when you're like, what? Like, how's my house on fire, Old folks in nursing homes may get thrown out. You got to think about others, man. You think who's going to throw old folks out? What are you talking about? Is that the same thing as the commander, the commander-in-chief, the president of the United States is going to take away veterans' benefits? Like, how made up is that statement? Why would you say that to someone that pays attention to veterans' benefits all the time? You got to be a veteran to understand the benefits, but you watch 2 seconds of a media news, probably like MSNBC, and then are repeating that, regurgitating that as, dude, why do you talk old people's homes? Once again, I live in California. I live by at least 4 old people's homes. You think they're just, someone's gonna go in there and open the door and say, get out? What are you talking about? What do you mean? What is that? What do you mean? We're just gonna throw a bunch of old people out on the street? Like, oh, and the other one was Social Security. Remember that? Social Security. Why would the President of the United States or anybody in the federal government take away Social Security? And they can't. They literally can't take away veterans benefits. They can't take away Social Security benefits. What are you talking about? Who are you talking to? Who are you? Do you think I'm that fucking stupid to believe you? Or do you even listen to you? Dude, when you say stuff like, if you want to believe it, that's fine. But don't look at me and try to gaslight me. Like, what are you talking? Look at America's in disarray. This lovely lady's riding her bike. This gentleman's picking up trash and bottles to recycle. That's a nice fancy car. Yeah, that's a donut shop. There's hookers right there. I can see their butt cheeks. What are you talking about, man? Like, there's a swap meet going on. Like, there's a 5-star auto shop in business. The new apartment complex is fine here. I'd say, look at a man and a woman walking down. Look at that. Just hanging out on this beautiful Thursday. Homeless are kind of a big issue. Yeah, you know what you got to tell the homeless? You're inciting that a homeless person deserves a home. A home is very hard to get. It's very hard to maintain. You got your ass off to pay for it. Not everyone deserves a home. Sorry. Doesn't work that way. Some people deserve not to have a home because they don't work hard. They do drugs all day or they drink. So they rather do that than say, like, I would love to drink and do drugs all day for sure. But I decided a long time ago that I would work and then buy a home. It's that simple. That simple, devil dogs. All that other crap, homeless problem, then tell them to stop doing drugs and drinking. Tell them to get a fucking job. That's the problem. Like, if I needed a job right now, I would go to McDonald's and I would work at McDonald's. Dude, I have no shame in my game. But when other people come up, they're so embarrassed, they won't do it. They can't, take orders from your boss. Hey, that's your problem, man, not mine. Homeless problem's not a problem. It's a personal problem. The homeless is a personal problem. You are a devil. Hey, what's up, devil dog? It's less of a housing issue and more of an addiction issue. Thank you, Persian Princess. Yes, absolutely, man. Do you think you deserve, because you were born, you deserve to have a house? Like, dude, we all have parents, and they had to work their asses off to own a house, right? My older brother has to work all the time, works almost 2 jobs just to maintain. His wife works. A bum doesn't deserve a house. Nobody deserves a psych ward or jail, because you just can't. Now, if you want to live on the street, we can't have this. It's all coming to an end. It just takes time. It takes time. It's the pendulum. We leaned a little far left for a while, and I always contribute that to when when a society goes to war and a bunch of dudes leave, as they start trickling back, things get wonky, and it started leaning because, a lot of veterans were like, yeah, we want to help, and then it went too far. Now it's swinging back right. And it's going to swing back hard. Because, for a long time, Devil Dog's like, let's be clear, the federal government or any state or local government really didn't enforce any laws, right? And now they're being enforced. Long arm of the law, brothers. A lot of people. Where you from? That's great, man. That's great. You sound. Oh, I almost ran this red light. Oh, he almost T-boned that truck. Oh, damn it! We would have saw that, dude. Woo! He was not paying attention. He almost blew right through this red light. He would have T-boned this the Silverado. What's up? What's up, Trip? C Trip. Come on, let's be homeless, they're bums, which we aren't. We all got home, so I assume if the shoe was on the other side of the foot, you would be singing a different tune. Yeah, but it's not on the other side of the foot. Homeless, which we aren't. We all got homes. Yeah, I got a home because I worked my fucking ass off for it. Some people don't have a home because they don't do anything. Sorry, man. It is what it is. I don't feel pity for bums, dude. I grew up with bum fights, dude. We used to go around paying bums to fight each other, bro. Like, that's what I grew up with. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, what do you mean? Where do you live where you can say, oh man, the bums, we need to help the bums, dude? Then I come down where I live. I'll drive you to fucking LA and you can help if you want, dude. I'm not helping them. I don't want my tax dollars to go to help to fucking homeless people and bums, dude. Fuck them. Fuck them. Ask San Francisco if they want more bums in their city. Ask downtown LA. People like you have never been to Skid Row. That's the point I'm trying to make, Go to Skid Row and go ask them if they need help. They'll fucking jump your ass, dude. You're a fool. You're a fool. See, you pity bums, right? And that's why you almost look at them like, oh, we gotta help. Oh, then go fucking help them, man. Jeez. Don't fucking gaslight me and trying to help you. I'm not helping shit. Fuck you, man. Dude, no way. I did. I thought that was a bum, dude. I was about to show you a real bum, but I wasn't. It was just a random guy. Yeah, go if you want to go help the bums. Go to Skid Row, man. They'll love you. I know people who chose to be homeless. Yes, Ethan. Yes, a lot of people choose. Honestly, it's not that bad of a life, man. If you like camping, we all kind of get over the female stage and we just kind of want to live a normal life and go out under a freeway pass and you can camp out there all day. I don't care. But don't get in my way, I'm not stopping. There's only 24 hours in the day, Devil Dog. I'm not stopping my day to go help a bum. Because you're a fucking bum, dude. I'm not fucking dude. It's this sympathy card, bro. Like, what the fuck do you think you're talking to? Sympathy. This is the devil's compound, brother. There's no sympathy here. We work for our earnings out here, man. Everyone that I've known has worked their asses off, served their country in the military, served their country by working in law enforcement, worked a job since they were 15, 13 years old. And you want me to stop the time out of my day to go help a bum? And you think they deserve a home? Bro, we live in a total different world. A total different world. You got it. We just drove by and chicks that are sucking butts and licking armpits for $20. They deserve a home before bums do. I'd rather give a prostitute a home before bums do. Would you not? Like, at least they're working. At least they're doing something. Like, what the fuck is going on, dude? Grow up, man. Fucking Peter Pan, Count Chocolate. What is this? What is this? It's like, do you like Christmas anymore? All right, grow up. Hate to say it, man. Hate to be that guy. But all this footing around people, man, and imagine if you were in their shoes, dude. We're not equal, man. Why? I always say that. Don't know it. We're all equal. We all deserve the right. No. We're not equal. No one said we're equal. United States to Mexico or fucking Bangladesh, not equal countries. Me versus my neighbor, not equal people. No. I don't do that. If I'm better than you, I'm just gonna straight up think I think you suck, and I think I'm better than you. And if someone comes up to me and goes, dude, Matt, you blow at this game, I'd be like, yeah, you're better than me. Yeah, we're not equal. No. We can be all one human race. That's absolutely true. We're all equal in the one human race. We all live in this one big blue marble out in space, going 1,000 miles through space, whatever it is. But when it comes to 24 hours a day, we got to get shit done. You're a bum, and we're not equal. And I'm not going to stop my day or have any sympathy for people that can't get a job at McDonald's, bro. Hey, and if you get a job at McDonald's out here, that's like $40 an hour, bro. You're making bank, 8 hours a week. You could probably work overtime. No tax on overtime. Look at that. I mean, come on. Wear your army hard. My army heart. I'll let this guy go. Still got it. Look at eggs. Drive-through egg store. With the big old American flag on it. Huge ass. It covers the whole farm door. What's up, Rob? We are not all human. Many are pretending to be something they are not. That equals inequality. Well, if someone's pretending to be something that they're not, then I call that a mental disorder. Right? That's a disease. Oh shit! I should have got straight. Shit. That's all right. Damn it. That's a problem. If you have a mental disorder, if you're pretending to be something that you're not, then I think you got bigger issues. I'm not equal to anybody, and I don't expect anyone. Me and Bobo lives across the whole fucking globe, man, and he's totally different than I am. And what makes us cool is that he respects me for being who I am, and I respect him for being who he is, right? We wouldn't have to do that if we were equal. And let's be clear, boys. Who makes us equal, right? Who makes us equal? There has to be a third party telling us that, oh, yeah, there's another Marine Corps flag, Semper Fi. I'm trying to get somewhere. Okay. Right? That's awesome. What makes us equal? Someone has to be. If me and Bobo are being told that we're equal, someone has to put rules and regulations in order so we can abide by them, right? If not, then I don't think we're equal. It's that simple, boys. But my point is, if there's a third party, that's the government. The government will push everyone down, saying you're all equal, but we're up here. No. That's not how it goes. Viking respect is very well earned. Yeah, see, man. You gotta earn respect. You gotta earn that equality, man. If you wanna play with me in my playground, I don't lower my standards. You gotta come up, and that's what makes us equal. And if you have better standards than I do, man, and if I don't, and I stay, then I know where I stay. I know where I'm at. But I don't live in La La Land pretending I be up here when I'm really only working as much as down here. And if Bobo's up here and I'm being a little shithead, he's gonna be like, dude, no, you stay down there with the children, and me and the adults will be up here. You know. Everyone deserves a home. Everyone's equal. All that commie gobbledygook, dude. It's gross, man. You know where equality comes from, boys? Barrel of a gun, right? No, it's not tax take away from some giving others those social programs. I don't care if your kids get free school anymore. Then I care if you get free food or housing. Yeah, I'm with gold, man. I'm with gold on that one. Why do you put on a deep voice when you clearly have a squeaky Kermit the Frog voice? So it's so I don't lose my voice. You learn it through where am I going? Oh shit, I keep fucking up. Nope, it's here. Damn it. So you learn it through the Marine Corps. So when you have to yell a lot or speak all day for fucking 24 hours a day, or instruct a period of instruction in front of a class, you can speak normally, which is fine, like a teacher. But when you have to yell constantly, it has to come through your esophagus, or you'll use your voice cords or your vocal box, and you'll blow it out. So you almost have to make a squeaky voice so you don't lose it. And I do it naturally because I used to instruct a police academy, man. Being in the Marine Corps for 8 years and instructing an academy, fuck, dude. You can't talk like this. Hey guys, can you be quiet? Nah, man, you gotta bring it out. It's good old Marine Corps, brother. Good old Marine Corps does that to you. Our problems start in 1913. Ooh, our problems started with Ronald Reagan. Damn, I missed. Hey, what's up, brother? Cannon, man, what's going on? Yeah, I'm about to end the stream in about a couple minutes, boys. So if everyone wants to jump off, I don't blame you. Viking respect is well earned. Yeah, man. Imagine. Just like equality is about respect, right? If you want to be on equal footing with me, I gotta respect you, man. And respect is earned. And if you go to someone else's society or country, if I go to Viking territory and I don't get on a longboat and like paddle down with them to France, like they're gonna look at me weird, you know. I gotta do it. It's mandatory, you know. If I go to England and the Queen of England or the King of dipshit, whatever, stands up, I better stand up too, just out of respect. You know, I don't believe it, but I'll be like, yeah, I don't want to be the one. You know, if Saddam does one of these things, you know, Cannon, you know what I'm talking about. Old Saddam on his balcony, he would just kind of stand there, and the crowd would. Dude, I would be in the crowd doing that too, because disrespect, man. I don't want to be the one pissing everyone off. Raw, Semper Fi, Devil Dog, Semper Fi. Woodworking that goes through people's heads? Woodworking? What goes through people? I don't even know. What's up, Brandon? You should learn to think inside your head. Negative, Devil Dog. I can't be inside my head any longer than I am. My mind, I got dirty thoughts, brother. You better have